Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. In our Hawaii Day 1 and Day 2 videos, we uncovered some of the most beautiful and exquisite landscapes on the Big Island. While the Hawaiian cultural history is awe-inspiring, the true elegance of this place comes from its natural habitats and the raw and unscathed beauty this island possesses. After having visited the beautiful green sand beach and the Volcano National Park on the southeast part of the island, it was now time to explore the north and the west. The east side of the island is generally the wettest, and if you remember from our last video, we had to face some of the harshest rains inside the Volcano National Park. So on the morning of day 3, when the clouds had finally cleared up a little, we drove towards the first destination of the day, Honolulu Black Sand Beach. The black sand present on this beach is made from basalt and was created by lava flowing into the ocean and rising from the Volcano National Park. This beach is one of the major attractions on the island and is frequented by endangered hawksbill and green turtles, which can often be seen basking on the black sand. Unfortunately, it was not our day because of the cloudy weather. Next, we headed back up north to pay one final visit to the Volcano National Park and explore the hidden gems of this region. Our first stop was the Thurston Lava Tubes, which was created back in 1913 by a river of molten lava. There is a short half-mile hike to the tube that starts along the crater rim drive. It was pitch dark inside the tube and there was water dripping from the top because of the heavy rain. We then drove further along the crater rim drive, stopping at a few more vista points. And along this drive, you can notice several sulfur springs and steam vents which are rising from the underground volcanic activities. Kilauea Overlook and the Steaming Bluff Overlook are the two noteworthy vista points that you must visit. On a non-cloudy day, you can get some of the best glimpses of the central crater filled with molten lava and the gaseous sulfurous steams from the underground vents. There is plenty more to do around Volcano National Park, and you should definitely give yourself a day or two to explore this beautiful natural creation. We next drove further up north to Hilo to explore the waterfall beauty on this island. Our first stop was right in the Hilo city, the Rainbow Falls. This was a huge waterfall and quite stunning to look at, and it is said to feature beautiful rainbow colors on a sunny day, which one can enjoy from an aptly placed viewing platform. Driving further west along from here, we hit our second waterfall, which was part of the Akaka Falls State Park. The park is about 11 miles north of Hilo and requires a $10 entry fee. The accessible portion of the park lies high on the right shoulder of the deep gorge into which the waterfall plunges. The falls can be viewed from several viewpoints along a loop trail through the park. And again, as luck would have it, it was not our day as the entire waterfall was covered by a thick white fog. While this 300-foot tall waterfall would have been a great highlight of the state park, the loop trail isn't too bad, and it gives out a tropical forest look with several vista points along the way of water streams. After battering through the cloudy and the rainy side of the Big Island, we set our map to the west side, which is known and popular for its drier conditions. This part of the island is also popular for beautiful hotels and expensive resorts. Most of the property here have their own private beach, perfect for a family vacation. The resorts may turn out to be quite expensive for some, but they are totally worth it. We had booked the last 2 nights on the Big Island here on the Waikoloa Beach Resort. The property is absolutely gorgeous with private pools and shopping center of its own. Later in the evening, we decided to head down to the resort's private beach, the Ane Humalu Beach or A Bay Beach. This beach is perfect for families to swim and play inside the water and is well known for stunning sunsets. And it so happens we did see a beautiful sunset ourselves. Also, the combination of the sunset, the rain and the clouds was creating a beautiful rainbow behind the property. And finally, after persistent search, we found a green sea turtle lying on the beach. It is not hard to see why the west side is popular among tourists. For nature lovers and wildlife seekers, this beach is actually perfect, as there are high chances of you spotting a green sea turtle and much more of the Hawaiian wildlife. There were more than one instances where we spotted the turtles. One such instance was this, when I was filming Sonia in this beautiful landscape, and as the drone was descending downwards, we spotted this beautiful turtle swimming along the banks of the beach, happily scooting forward from one point to another. The next morning, after having a light breakfast at the resort, we drove up north towards a desolated part of the island, the Waipio Valley. The Waipio Valley Lookout is a scenic overlook offering sweeping, elated views of the ocean, river valley and steep cliffs. While there is an access road going down to the beach, which is now closed to the general public post-COVID era. This was done to prevent the disturbance of the natural habitat and the locals living in this region. The lookout itself is absolutely breathtaking. This is one of the few places on the island where such jagged cliffs meet the ocean. While drone photography is restricted in this region, we spent a good 1 hour soaking in this beauty and clicking as many pics as possible. Next, on the way back to the west side of the island, we stopped at the Waipio Fruit Shack to try out their delicious fruit bowl. I mean, a trip to Hawaii without an acai bowl or a fruit bowl is incomplete. After having spent 3 days on this island, we had pretty much covered most of the places that we had planned to see. In the remainder of our time, we mostly spent driving from one place to another, stopping wherever possible for a good snack or for shopping. We also hit a local farmers market in the Kailua, Kona, which gave us a taste of the local cuisine and an option to get our souvenirs from. We also stopped along a few extra beaches along the west side of the island to have a relaxing rest of the afternoon. The Spencer Beach Park, not too far from the Waikoloa Resort, turned out to be an ideal spot for an afternoon picnic. Here, the beach isn't too long or wide, but the waters are crystal clear, ideal for snorkeling and swimming. We also visited a few other beaches on the coast from people's recommendations. A few noteworthy ones worth visiting are Makalavina Beach, Mauna Kea Beach, and the Kua Bay Beach, all of which are white sand beaches and perfect for afternoon picnic and family time. We also ended up doing a short hike along one of these beaches, trying to test our luck with more wildlife spotting. And just like that, it was the end of our 3-day trip to the big island of Hawaii. The photograph and the memories that we had captured on this island are going to stay with us for a substantially long amount of time. It is hard to put in words to describe the beauty of this place, which you can only see and feel for yourself when you are here. Hope you found this video useful. We plan to come back to Hawaii, hopefully to a different island sometime in the future, and share with you some of the hidden gems of this beautiful state. In the meanwhile, don't forget to check out our other videos on the channel. Like this video, share it with your friends and family, and we will see you back here on our channel with our next exciting video.